I don't know who this is and really don't care, but I have not sent any kind of texts from this phone at no 3:44 in the morning. So quit messaging me and threatening me with warrants issued for my arrest. And that's all I got to say is I don't know what you're talking about and don't care.
Well, why?
Hello?
Okay, this is Officer Ed Powell with the Cleveland Police Department.
Yeah?
We're trying to see who's this individual that's calling the station here.
Well, it ain't me.
Listen to what I'm saying, sir. We just had several phone calls from this number, okay? And the individual, and we're leaving lewd and lascivious phone comments. He was saying how he wanted to have sex with the officers, and he also had other things that was threatening the officers. That's why we were able to contact this number and call this individual right back.
Well, it wasn't this number that called.
Well, that's why we were able to call you right back.
Well, I can't help that. I'm in South Georgia.
It's what?
I'm in South Georgia.
Okay. I don't know. We just received several phone calls from this number, okay, leaving lewd and lascivious remarks, not only to us, but for the captain and the lieutenant here.
Well, it's got to be a hacker or somebody, because there ain't nobody called from this number.
Well, this was called by us. This is the police that you're talking to. This is and who are you again? Who again, sir?
Don't worry about who I am. Who are you?
Listen to what I'm saying. Okay, this is Officer Ed Powell with the Cleveland Police Department, okay? That's why we called you back.
Look, I've been getting texts from somebody and saying that they have talked to Sergeant Powell.
Is what?
And gave them this number.
Well, that's why we were able to call you right back.
Well, I have blocked whoever it was that was sending me the texts. I called their number and they would not answer.
Okay.
So I blocked their numbers, and then the next thing they're sending me texts saying that to just remove them from the group stuff. I don't even know who it is, and really don't care who it is, because I haven't been calling anybody. I have not been texting anybody. And somebody's using my number.
Well, sir, this is the number that just called.
You had this number just call where? Your police headquarters?
That's why we were able to contact this number right back.
Well, here I am fixing to go to bed, and I'm in here fixing to go to bed, and I'm getting a phone call from Ohio.
Yeah, this is the Cleveland Police Department. Okay, who's calling this number? Who's calling us here at this district? That's what we want to know.
I don't know. There ain't nobody calling on my phone. This phone
that's why we were able to call you right back.
This phone, I don't care. This phone has been on the charger. I'm headed to bed. I just took it off the charger in my living room and walked back here into my bedroom, and it goes to ringing, and you're on the phone.
Okay. Now, do you realize, just like I said before, that this conversation is being recorded?
Well, that's great.
Why?
It can be recorded if you want to, but this person that you're talking to right now, I'm a man of God. I don't do such trash as that.
Well, that's why we were able to call you right back.
Well, I can't help that. This my number and everybody else's number in this United States. We got hacked.
Is there that's calling?
Huh?
Is there you that's calling?
A Jew?
Yes, sir.
Is it who calling?
Who's this you that's calling the station here?
No, I'm not calling nobody. I haven't called anybody.
Well, that's why we were able to call you right back.
Well, I can't help that. I mean, I get calls all the time. People calling me saying that I had just called them and I hadn't called them. And then I get calls, and when I answer the phone, people hang up, so I call them right back because I got caller ID, and they say they have not called me.
Well, what we're having right now is we have the folks listening to this conversation as we're listening to you, listening to the folks listening, and we're listening to you right now.
Well, that's great. I mean, good.
Okay.
But there's nobody here calling anybody. I'm not calling anybody. I haven't called anybody.
Captain, you got Constable Arnold over here. We're still recording the call, but I finished tracing it, and surely enough, it is in fact coming from this number.
Okay, thank you. Okay, who's calling this number? Who's calling us here at the Cleveland Police 3rd District? That's what we want to know.
I have no idea. It sure wasn't me.
So listen to what I've been taping from this number, okay? Good afternoon, Cleveland Police.
Hey, cum guzzler.
Cleveland Police, can I help you?
Really worship my cock. Got it in my hand right
taped,
now, and it's getting hard. Balls rubbing against your chin. Then before I come, I'm going to squeeze your nose, and you're going to take it all. Can you handle that?
Court.
Think you can handle that?
Okay.
Let me tell you something, man. Hey, I don't want to hear such crap. I told you back. I am a child of God. I am a man of God, and I don't care to hear such filthy trash.
That's why we were able to contact this number right back.
Well, I can't help that. There ain't nobody here in this house. There's nobody here but me and my son, and he's in the bed, and I just left the living room and come in here fixing to go to bed. I took my phone off the charger. I brought it back here, and then all of a sudden it started ringing, and it's you. There ain't nobody made no phone call from this number.
Okay, well, we're advising you now that you are being taped.
Well, I can't help it if I'm being taped. I'm telling you what's so.
You do realize that this is the captain that you're talking with.
That's great.
Okay, thank you.
And I'm a preacher of the gospel. And I don't do such stuff as that. It's not in me to do that. I have no idea where you're getting this from, but it's not from my number.
Is there
and what is that, calling? What is that? What's the number that's calling you?
The 229454442. Okay. 3. Okay.
Huh?
That's why we were able to contact this number right back.
Well, I'm sorry, but there ain't nobody here called.
Yes, and it was, sir. We have it on tape that we had 2 calls from this number. That's why we called you back.
Well, there ain't nobody here called.
Why?
Huh?
Is there not just calling?
Somebody's calling you and using my number, but it ain't me.
Is there anybody else that's calling?
Nope.
Who is there with you, sir?
I have a son that's here with me, and he's got his own phone.
Okay, what's your name, sir?
And he's in the bed asleep. I'm not giving you my name because I don't know whether or not you're a captain or who you are.
This is the police that you're talking to.
Well, I'm sorry. I don't I don't. This is the
I'm sorry.
first call. This is the first call
sorry.
I've ever
I
got
don't-
like this.
It's what?
This is the first call I've ever got like this. I've never had anybody call me and go to accusing me of calling somebody and saying such trash as what you just played back. I don't know nothing about that.
We had 5 calls from this number.
Well, I'm sorry. That wasn't my number.
It's what?
It wasn't my call. It was not my telephone that called you.
Say again, sir?
I said it was not my telephone that called you.
Well, sir, this is the number that just called.